So, the thing that I'm about to tell you could possibly change your creative career forever. And it's something that's taken me years to learn and something that I'm still learning um, when being an artist. So, a little backstory. I grew up as an actor my whole life. I started acting when I was 4. My mom would take me on auditions for commercials, for film, for TV, anything that sort of kind of popped up that my agent said we should go. And, through that experience, I booked a couple commercials. I booked a Hallmark film when I was 4. And then I kind of, grew out of that cute little kid and grew into more of a, wasn't really a teen, but I wasn't a kid. I was in that weird middle area. And so I stopped booking things. And that led me to doing community theater. So I started doing musicals at my local children's theater and local theaters around town. And I always knew I wanted to be a performer. And so when it came time to decide to go to school, the obvious choice was, well, I'm going to go to school for musical theater because I want to sing and dance and be on Broadway, and that was the dream. And for a lot of creative people, they do have this dream, this ambition, this thing that they want to do, and that's where they go next. And so I went to school, I got my degree in musical theater. I moved to New York City and I started, auditioning. I would go and get in line at 5 in the morning in the city just for the hope that I would be seen and that, this would be that one break where someone would give me the chance to perform and give me the chance to show the talents and the skills that I had acquired over the years. And then the pandemic happened. And all of a sudden, there were no auditions really. It was all online. And you could film a self tape and hope that the producer or the director would open it. Uh, but you never really knew because you weren't in the room anymore face to face with these other creatives. And that posed a big problem because all of a sudden, the thing that I had loved the most, I couldn't do anymore. And so, fast forward, that really led to a lot of introspection on my part about what I wanted to do as an artist and where I wanted to be. And I really quickly discovered that kind of the thread that had gone through my entire life was making videos and making, stupid little short films with my friends and, backyard films, whatever it was. We were always making some sort of video, even through college. I look back, I don't know how I got my friends in college to sign on to making these short films, but they did. And so I picked up my phone, wrote a script, and I made something. And for the first time in a long time, I felt like I had full control over my creative future, if you will. And that was huge. I had gone from an actor who wanted to audition and book the role and have someone give me that opportunity. And I sort of started growing into this artist that made my own opportunities. And so out of that was born the Seed Collective, which is my production company. Now, what I'm getting at here is that as an artist, specifically an actor, but this can go to painters or to writers or anything in the creative field. I feel like we spend so much time waiting for that person to give us an opportunity, for us to book that audition, to sign that record deal, to finally have our painting in a gallery. And we know that once we do that, our career is going to start. And the thing that I'm learning as I get older is that that's not the best way to do it, in my opinion. I mean, you may think otherwise, but making your own art is so fulfilling. And as artists, our whole goal is to tell stories, the stories that need to be told, the things that are in our head, just to get them out and get them on paper and get them so that other people who are feeling the things that we're feeling can see them and can learn and feel from them. And that's what I want to share with you is to go out and make your own work. If you're an actor, start a production company. Make that short film, do something creative instead of waiting there. And I promise you, you'll feel so much more fulfilled in your artistic journey. So, fast forward to today, the Seed Collective, we make short films, we make documentary films. We make businesses who need content for their Instagram, their social media. We do all of those things, but we're always in control of the art and the message that we're pushing through. And just to share with you how fulfilling it is as an actor, if there's a role that I want to play and I know that I would be right for this role, I can sit down and write that script. And then I have my friends and my gear. We can just go make the film. I don't have to wait for Hollywood to give me the approval that says, yeah, you can do that. You can go make that film. I can just go make it. And that has been so fulfilling in my artistic journey. And I just needed to share that with whoever finds this, you know? And there's a couple of things that you'll learn through this process of just starting to make your own art. Again, whether you're an actor or a painter or a writer, once you start making your own work and putting it out there just for the world to see, not expecting anything of it, but just putting it out there so that someone else can share in that community and that connection with you, you'll start making connections right away. You'll start meeting people. As soon as we started doing it, we started meeting more and more people who wanted to make short films, who wanted to add to their reel, who wanted to, whatever it is. And so along the way, I've met so many people who I'm able to collaborate with, who I'm able to share ideas with and build off of. And now we have this company of people who, if I say, hey, let's go make this short film in the middle of the woods in Pennsylvania, they'll do it. We'll all hop in a car and go. And I think that's just so beautiful in the artistic community. Same thing, I'm sure, with painters and writers. You'll start meeting other people, starting writers groups, painting classes together. The possibilities are endless, but it all starts with just making that first piece and putting it out there and not caring what happens to it, not caring where it goes, but really and truly just putting the art out there for the sake of art being in the world. And I promise you that is so fulfilling rather than waiting for someone to tell you that you can create. The other thing is you'll learn so many skills along the way, right? I think because I'm an actor now who has started getting into the world of production, I've learned so many things about cameras. I've learned about editing, sound design, special effects, VFX, even. And all of these are things that I would not have learned if I had just kept grinding it through in the audition room, right? I would have learned how to audition. I would have learned, maybe I would have gotten a short film from a film student here and there, but I wouldn't have learned all these skills that now allow me, if I have an idea, if I have something that I want to go do, I can just go make it. Even with this video, just randomly today, my fiance went to the gym and I said, I've got to get this out. And so I put up the camera, grabbed a mic, and here we are. We're talking about it now. And that's something that's so beautiful, right? So if there's anything that I want to say, it's the world needs art now more than ever. And in our society that has gotten so bent on profits and is this going to land with the audience? Is that going to say something that our company wants to say? Now more than ever, I think the indie creator is needed, right? And I think we're going to see a resurgence of all of these fantastic creators making content and sharing it with each other and building community. So if you are a actor, a writer, a painter, just a creative in any way, and you're starting to feel stuck, you're feeling like you can't get past that last hurdle, that one audition room, that one gallery, that one writer's agent, just make something, anything. I promise you the world needs it. Make something for the sake of just making something. And you'll start getting those skills. You'll get the practice, you'll get the reps, but also for your soul, you'll make something, you'll create. And I think that is what we're all here to do. So go out there and make something, put it online. Don't care about how it does, how many views it gets. Just make something for that one person who needs to hear it. And I think that for me is more fulfilling than waiting in line for an audition or trying to write the next big script for Hollywood. If I can just change one person's life, then it's all worth it. So anyway, this is just a little rant about the arts world and my experience of making a production company. So if you want to learn more, let me know. And hopefully I'll keep continuing to share with you how the company is going. But yeah, that's my experience as an actor, and that's what I'm doing now. And I have to say, I enjoy every single second of it. So if anything, go out there and make your own production company. I dare ya.